welcome to Frequency Matters, the RF and Microwave Update series. I'm Pat Hindle, and I'm here with my co-host, Del Pearson. So we covered the July AI software and test-themed issue in our last annual Beach episode, so check that out if you haven't seen it. So as a reminder, the cover story for July is high-volume OTA testing of millimeter wave antenna and package modules using ATE test cells, and it was written by Advantest. And this article looks at the development of a high-volume test solution for millimeter wave antenna and package modules using established testing infrastructure, so a good one to check out. So Del, remind us what the technical features were for July.
Absolutely. In July, we had a perspective article from Carrie Obadzinski at Times Microwave detailing the importance of distribution in the RF industry. She mentions not only the support for high-volume needs, but also the flexibility and technical assistance that distributors can offer when developers need small quantities for R&D efforts. Then we also had an article from Keysight titled Reimagining Possibilities for Next-Generation Simulation in RF EDA. This article addresses the challenge of integrating RF simulators into modern workflows and teases at a development project taking place at Keysight to turn these possibilities into real solutions. So that should be exciting. And Pat, I heard you spoke with an expert on reconfigurable intelligent services. Can you share some more?
Yeah, so Reconfigurable Intelligent Surfaces, or RIS for short, it's been gaining a lot of attention recently and very interesting technology. So I talked with TMYTEK, who has developed several products at different frequencies. And I talked with the co-founder and vice president of the company, Ethan Lin, about this topic in an interview for this episode. So let's take a look at a clip from that now.
The challenges we are facing with millimeter wave communication have been really the major driving force behind bringing RIS technology to this real world. So RIS evolved from research like meta services or other electromagnetic wave manipulation technologies. And now it offers some really an innovative solution to overcome wave communication challenges.
As we move towards 6G, dynamic RIS is redefining how signals travel. With active control, each RIS element can precisely reflect, steer, or focus millimeter wave signals. Let's take a closer look. We set up a typical L-shaped corner reflection scenario. At the transmitter side, B-Box1 sends RF signals. The UD-Box 5G handles up conversion to millimeter wave, while the NIPXI VST system generates the signal. The signal hits the RIS, which is now in a 2x2 array mode, extending both range and coverage. It then reflects toward B-Box light, down converted again by the UD-Box 5G, and analyzed by the PXI VST. Here, we can clearly see performance through real-time data. With WebTLK, we can combine RIS tiles into larger arrays based on distance and easily adjust the reflection angle. Now we switch to a 1x2 array. This shows how different setups impact signal behavior and how flexible dynamic RIS can be. RIS offers hybrid band advantages, enabling seamless switching between FR1 and FR2 bands. With just one controller, users can easily reconfigure the system for different frequency ranges. Dynamic RIS unlocks a software-defined environment, enabling more efficient and controllable millimeter wave communication.
Yeah, Reconfigurable Intelligent Services should play a significant role in improving coverage in the future and an interesting technology that we're going to keep following. So turning to the news, Synopsys announced the completion of the acquisition of Ansys, which was a big one. And this transaction was announced back in January of 2024. And it combines leaders in the silicon design, IP, and simulation and analysis area to enable customers to rapidly innovate AI-powered products. And Synopsys expects to deliver its first set of integrated capabilities in the first half of 2026, and it will fuse multi-physics across the full EDA stack, including multi-die advanced packaging. And then hot off the presses this week, just happened yesterday, was TMYTEK has been acquired by Amphenol, and the details will come more on that later. And this was kind of a rumor at IMS, so it's now confirmed. And then I also saw that 5G Americas announced the publication of the latest white paper, which was 5G Advanced Overview. And this explores the pivotal developments in the 3GPP release 18 through 20. and it outlines strategic path towards 6G. So the report offers a look at the 5G advanced and how that's reshaping wireless landscape with integrated AI capabilities, enhanced IoT scalability, energy efficient networks, and expanded service potential. And they also released another white paper, Transforming Industries with Integrated Sensing and Communications on 6G. So both of these can be found on our website in the news section.
That's a lot of acquisitions taking place, and I have one to share as well, which is SES's acquisition of Intelsat. So with this acquisition, they have 120 satellites across 2 orbits, 90 in GEO and 30 MEOsats, and of course an extensive ground network as well. Turning away from some acquisitions, the Delaware Group recently published a forecast report addressing the radio access network, or RAN market. They predict that following 2 years of steep declines, the RAN market will stabilize and stay flat, reaching $160 billion in the 2025 to 2029 forecast period, excluding services. The stabilization will be reached through a few internal fluctuations, with Open RAN, Cloud RAN, and AI RAN offsetting declines from LTE revenues. Finally, for news, we saw an influx of new product introductions around IMS, but they have not stopped. So I'd recommend checking our online news section to learn about new products from Anritsu, Emerson, Keysight, Copper Mountain, and more. And Pat, tell us about your trip over to Canada.
Yeah, so I recently attended the IEEE International Symposium on Antennas and Propagation, and also the North American Radio Science Meeting, and that took place in Ottawa. The event encompasses subjects from antenna design and analysis to electromagnetic theory, wireless communications to remote sensing and beyond. And the symposium's co-sponsored by the IEEE APS, the Canadian National Committee, and the U.S. National Committee on the International Union of Radio Science. So all of them are combined together there. And they cover a diverse range of keynote speeches, technical sessions, and interactive workshops covering the topics related to antennas and propagation, and plus has a small exhibition. So we made our way around the exhibition, and I wrote a summary of the event with a photo gallery, so you can find that online on our website, featured on the homepage for this week.
We have some great online events coming up as well. September 9th is our AI in RF half-day event, and September 17th is our online panel on millimeter wave technology. We'll have more of these in October and November, plus our EDICON event. So if you're interested in participating as a company, please let us know, and registration will be open soon. I think that wraps up this episode. Our sponsors are RFMW and TMYTEK. RFMW is a technical distributor of RF and microwave products and now power management. When you start your next design, please consider their multiple product lines. TMY Technology delivers breakthrough millimeter wave solutions for 5G and 6G and satellite communication applications and educational organizations. Also, remember, as a member of the industry, a subscription to Microwave Journal is free, so please visit our site and subscribe today if you're not already a reader. Please give us a like and subscribe to our channels, and thank you again for watching, and join us next time for Frequency Matters.